What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn and I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about Jeannie Mai. The last time I talked about Jeannie Mai, she was allegedly hooking up with Anderson .Paak. Now, I told you guys I'm not real familiar with Anderson .Paak, but some of you guys told me in the comments he's very, very talented. Now, I know he is the partner of Bruno Mars. So yes, it does give talent. It does give that he has a lot to offer the world. It does give he is an entertainer. And it's been given over the past couple years, I want to say since 2024, that he's had a lot to offer Mariah Carey. But he was allegedly seen whispering sweet nothings into the ear of Jeannie Mai. And apparently I was correct when I said that they were sweet nothings. Because allegedly he is back whispered in the ear of Mariah Carey. So we're going to get into what is going on with that in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell, click the thumbs up button, and subscribe to my crime channel, Crime and Context with Layla Lynn. Alright, you guys, so TMZ is reporting they belong together. And it sure looked like that way for Anderson .Paak and Mariah Carey, because the two were spotted getting cozy during a hand-in-hand sighting in LA. And they said, check out the pics. Anderson was serving full smooth operator energy in a sparkly suit, while Mariah matched the vibe in a shimmering dark outfit as they caught a screening of The Devil Wears Prada 2 at Century City Mall Thursday night. So last night, the man who was whispering sweet nothings to Jeannie Mai was caught out on a movie date with Mariah Carey. And I feel like Mariah Carey, if I recall correctly, Nick Cannon shared, she makes her men wear suits. When they take her out, if they don't just naturally dress up and wear a suit, like she makes them wear suits. So TMZ talking about his sparkly suit is not news to me, because I remember her making Nick Cannon wear suits when he was with her. Because sometimes with Mariah Carey being a woman of a certain age, if the man she's with is not of that same certain age, they can tend to look a lot younger than her. And so she makes them wear suits to look older. But TMZ said, safe to say your average mall crowd probably wasn't expecting that level of glam strolling through the theater. The sighting is only going to pour more fuel on those dating rumors that first kicked off back in December 2024, when the two were spotted in Aspen for the holidays, with them also collaborating on music together. Now, if you are a lamb, if you're a Mariah Carey fan, if you are a lamb, a precious lamb of God, you know that Mariah loves Aspen. She loves Aspen. So her being spotted with Anderson .Paak in Aspen is kind of a big deal. They said, of course, things got interesting in between because Anderson was also stirring up romance chatter with Jeannie Mai over the last few months. Neither Anderson nor Mariah has publicly confirmed anything just yet, but based on these pics, we're kind of connecting the dots and coming to the conclusion that Jeannie might be left nursing a broken heart. Not again, girl, not again. And I don't believe Jeannie has a broken heart. Like, you gotta be able to recognize a player for what he is. And I feel like at this point, you know, Jeannie Mai has been through the experience of Jeezy. Like, she fell for Jeezy. When she went out on a date with Jeezy and he told her do her homework, and she literally went and did her homework and then ended up marrying and divorcing him. I feel like Jeannie, if she learned her lesson, she can spot a player when she sees one. So I hope she's not nursing a broken heart. I did see on her YouTube channel, she shared that she just bought a home. She just bought a home for her and her daughter. I'm not sure if her mother lives with her, but I feel like her mother's a big part of her brand. And if I were Jeannie, I would keep it that way. Like, if I were Jeannie, I would keep the brand, hello, honey. Like, I would keep it that way because people love that. I would not associate a man with my brand. It would be me and Mama Mai. That's the brand. Me, Mama Mai, and my daughter. Like, the 3 generations. I wouldn't even associate a man with my brand if I were Jeannie. So hopefully she doesn't have a broken heart. But according to TMZ, Anderson .Paak's ex-wife, who looks a lot like Jeannie, filed for spousal support after he was seen with Jeannie. They reported Anderson .Paak's divorce is starting to pick up movement, with his estranged wife requesting primary physical custody of their 2 kids and spousal support. They say the musician's estranged wife, Jay Lynn, Jay says she wants to share legal custody of their children who are ages 9 and 13, but she wants primary physical custody, with Anderson getting secondary physical custody and visitation. Now, she's also requesting spousal support, and she wants to terminate the court's ability to award spousal support to Anderson. She checked the box for irreconcilable differences as the reason their marriage needs to end. The pair tied the knot in November of 2010, just weeks before welcoming their oldest child, and she wrote "to be determined" in the court documents for their separation date, which Anderson also did when he filed in 2024. So they both filed, apparently, and it's still not done. They say neither Anderson nor Jay seem worried about moving forward with their divorce quickly, as it sat still in the court system. Though the new movement comes as Anderson .Paak is rumored to be dating Jeannie Mai. Now, this was published in March when I published the video about Jeannie Mai being caught with Anderson .Paak and him whispering in her ear. And ever since that moment, it seems like his wife kind of started wanting to speed up their divorce process. Now, as far as Jeannie dating, she has talked about dating on her YouTube channel, and she said she's focused on herself when it comes to dating at 47, and she's vowed to put her own needs first in her next serious relationship. She said, quote, "I'm not trying to be chosen, I'm deciding." She said, "I'm deciding if I like me when I'm with you. Am I fully me when I'm with you?" And she said, "It's been a minute since I let somebody see me fully." And then she talked about dating in LA. She said dating in LA already feels like a full-on sport. Everyone is also emotionally unavailable. This time I have standards. Wow. So I guess she didn't really have high standards when she dated Jeezy. But she said, "Being in my presence is a privilege." Now, I want to talk about that statement in another video when we talk about Rocky and Rihanna, A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, because I feel like that's how A$AP Rocky feels. And we're going to get into him arguing with Rihanna in the back of a Sprinter truck. But anyway, she went on to say, "I'm not shrinking my shine to make someone else feel comfortable. The most important takeaway is that I will never abandon myself again." I think that's a good lesson to learn, especially if you are a mother, to never abandon yourself, because how can you raise children if you have abandoned yourself? That's definitely a good takeaway. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Anderson .Paak allegedly getting back with Mariah Carey. I don't know what happened with him and Jeannie Mai. Leave a comment, share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.